Well, good win. I mean, we did what we should have done tonight. You know, we had more talent than they did, but what I was pleased with was our energy level and our execution level. We spent a lot of time in the last day or two talking about playing to our standard. I think in the last 4, 5, 6 years, our players have set a high standard for play here at William & Mary, things that we're expecting out of our guys every day, and we really hadn't played to that standard so far this year. Again, very young team. They've got to learn those things, but I thought tonight, and we talked about it before the game, whether we're playing Shenandoah or Ohio State or Old Dominion, we've got to play to that standard. And tonight I thought we played hard. I thought our offensive execution was much, much better than it had been. And certainly nice to see the ball go in the hole. We hadn't seen that much this year. So I think Chris said we broke a school record with 23s tonight, and I hope that'll take the lid off the hoop a little bit for us.
You mentioned the 23s. It was a particularly strong three-point shooting night, especially after the kind of cold start to the season. Was that, do you think it was more of of the shots going in the hole that were open, or was it you guys creating better looks in the half?
A little bit of both. I thought we executed better. Of course, they're not as good defensively as the teams we played, but I think our execution was better. Our shot selection was clearly better. And then some really good shooters who haven't been making them, Connor Birchfield, Paul Rowley. Matt Milan's been shooting it okay, but those two guys in particular stepped up and made a lot of shots for us tonight, and we need that from them.
6 guys finishing double figures. Luke almost got there with 9. Is that what you expect more as the season goes along, Nathan and Justin, kind of been you guys?
Yeah, I think our best teams and our best games are always with balance. You know, I really do. I mean, honestly, Nathan Knight hasn't played well the last couple games after a monster game here at home. He's been a little bit under the weather, been a little bit sick, and you could see he didn't have much lift in his body out there tonight. We got to get him into bed at night, got to get some rest, take care of himself a little bit better than he has. But I love the balance. I love the balance. I love the fact that we had 27 threes. That's one thing we talked about. We haven't played to our standard with energy, but we also haven't played to the standard we expect in terms of sharing the ball. I mean, we've had a couple games with, you know, single-digit assists, and that's not our style of play.
And you mentioned the assists. David finished with 11, Oliver with 6. Can you talk about how they impacted the game just with their passing?
Well, David played really well. I mean, only scored 4 points, but he really is honestly, if I picked one guy off that team that is the key to our success, it's David Cone. I mean, he defensively, running the show, getting us in the right stuff. He'll have nights where he scores 15, but, you know, David and I had a good conversation before this afternoon at our shoot-around, and I think maybe I gave him some bad advice early in the year and that we want more out of him offensively. We don't need more out of him scoring-wise. He just needs to be himself. And, again, there'll be nights he gets 15, but there'll be nights when he scores 4 and gets 11 assists too. No turnovers. Played really well for us.
And kind of on the other side of the ball, on defense, no one on Shenandoah scored double figures. Obviously, they don't have the talent you guys have, but can you talk about the overall team effort on defense a little bit?
We were better defensively tonight. And, again, they shot it very poorly. I understand that. But we were in the right place tonight, which in other games we haven't always been in the right place. So that's an important step for us. Now we got to go do it against a really good team on Saturday night. We got to do the same things.
And then you kind of got to see a lot of your bench tonight. Did anyone particularly impress you off the bench?
Well, it's a bench that we need to improve and get time and quality out of. Great to see Connor Birchfield. I consider Connor a starter for us. He started some games already, but great to see him play with some freedom tonight, just relaxed and played a little bit tonight. I think Oliver Tott's a guy that's really important for us in the long run, a very versatile player that can play a lot of spots. He did a really nice job as well. I mean, we saw the fact that Jahar can come in and shoot the ball. He can score it. Like most freshmen, has got to get a lot better in a lot of other areas. But, you know, those guys are really important for us as the season moves along. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.